Cute.
All right, so we'll get rolling here in a second. So the first, four exercises are standing, but then after that, we're on the ground. So that's kind of the good news. The rest you just get to stay there. So I was saying the other day, I started with 15-pound weights and then didn't make it very far. But if you have a couple sets, you might want to try a couple sets. Let me make mine. There we go. And then I didn't do a playlist for it. So if you have some music in the background, you can have some music. So we're doing every exercise, 60, 45, 30, 15, with a small break in between 10 seconds. And then we move on to the next exercise. And I actually wrote it to have 8 exercises and repeat. And then when I got through the first 8, I was like, no, I'm not doing that again. So I put 8 more exercises on just to have some variety. And then everything we do on our backs with our arms will be in a bridge, if you can, in a bridge hold position. So other than that, I'll explain it as we go. We're starting with squats, just basic squats with your dumbbells by your side. If you want a little bit more, you can put them here. So, and then we'll go into deadlifts with both dumbbells reaching forward. And then hammer curls where your arms are tucked in, your weights are forward, and you're up and down. And then bent over rows, and then we go down to the ground. So go ahead and stand it on up. And I didn't write a warm up because squats are a good warm up. It kind of gets everything moving. Big picture of my knees. Gotta make sure I had my camera in the right spot because I realized after I set up that I didn't have the workout in front of me, and I certainly don't have it memorized. So go ahead and grab your dumbbells. We're gonna be starting with squats. Like I said, you can have them, I'm gonna grab them in a second, but you can have them right by your side. If you want a little more, you can hold them up here. If you wanna just do one and hold it in front of you, you can do that too. But ideally, since it's the beginning, you can do 2. So we'll go ahead and get started. And 3, 2, and go ahead and go. I'm gonna start my timer. I'm gonna be a little bit behind. So keeping those shoulders back, keeping that core tucked, getting nice and deep in that squat, pushing through those heels. And what I would like to do for this first one, we won't do it for all of them, the other ones will get a break, but I'm taking a page out of Jessica's book. On the 10-second break, I want you to hold your squat like a wall sit.
You're gonna want to mute us.
Oh.
Yeah, when you get a chance.
I forgot. Keep going, you got 20 seconds.
Again, I'll keep complaining if you don't.
I think everybody else is mostly muted. You can stay on, Jess, I won't mute you.
No, that's okay.
All right, I'm muting you. All right, now hold that squat, and then we'll go right back into 45 seconds. That's loud. All right, get going with your 45 up and down. I got a little break. And again, squeezing when you come up through the thighs and the glutes. Your seat, I like how Laura calls it a seat. Your seat. Woo. Breathe in, making sure that bottom goes back. My knees aren't doing too good today. I can't get too low. 10 more seconds. And hold it. And if you want to do a little pulse with it, you can pulse or just hold it low. And we begin to move again, 30 seconds. Breathe in. Make sure that core is nice and tight. I got to do a little extra today. I had steak last night with blue cheese topping, baked potato. All right, hold it. Just one more short round for 15 seconds. Yeah, we go. Breathe, couple more, push through those heels. Oh. All right. So I'm actually giving you a long break in between sets, 30 seconds. Right now, we probably don't need it, but as we go on, you'll appreciate it. Plus, it'll give me time to explain the next exercise. Most of them are pretty simple. So we have deadlifts next. Ideally, I'd like you to hold both weights together for your deadlift. If you only want to do one, that's fine too. So we're on in about 6 seconds. So get those weights ready. You might need a little bend in those knees. And we go. So pushing those hips back, keeping your core tight, keeping your back flat. It's a leg exercise, so if you're feeling pressure in your back, you might not want to go as low, but really squeeze. And I tell you what, I feel like I've been doing a lot of strength and a lot of weights, and the only time I've been sore, like really sore, was after Lori's yoga, and I think it was my calves. She did these lunges, and then she had us raise our front heel. I'm like, oh my gosh, that made me sore? That's pathetic. Woo, keep breathing. Couple seconds. All right, so now you can take a little break. It's not long, 10 seconds. We go right back in. You guys know the drill now. And squeeze. And you really should feel it in those hamstrings, pushing those hips back. Inhaling and exhaling. It's not a fast movement. And again, if you're feeling strain in your back, don't go as low. It's not worth it. Squeeze when you come up. About 10 more seconds. Now, like the first two, the squat and this, you could probably handle more weight. I mean, you probably can handle more weight than I can anyways. I'm a wimp. All right, let's go, 30 seconds. I already told you, I planned on doing the first 8 exercises 2 times through, and then I was like, nah. But I always like variety. Dan makes fun of me because even when I'm eating, I'm like, I don't like to just eat one thing, like a big hunk of lasagna. Like I like lots of different things. One more 15 seconds. And like I said, 15-pound weights, maybe somebody have 20. If we were in Mary's class, she'd probably make us all do 25s, and I'd be crying. It's a nice fast one. All right, so shake that out. So our next exercise is hammer curls. So it's a bicep curl, but your weight is long ways in your fist. Your elbows stay tucked, and then you come up and you squeeze back. So you're not only getting just the bicep, but you're getting that tricep squeeze when you come back. So we're on to that in 6 seconds. See, I thought 30 seconds was long, but going back kind of fast. All right, let's go. Squeeze and squeeze. Keep those biceps tucked into your side. Don't let the weights just drop. Breathe in. And again, if you feel a lot of pressure in your back, I always have to put just a little bend in my knees to alleviate some of that strain. Squeeze. can always widen your legs a little bit too. You can sit down too, but I don't want you to do that. Ten seconds. Little shakeout, and then we got 45. Wiggle out my back. All right, let's go. Now I'm thinking maybe a nice 10-pound weight would be good. Ooh, I'm already getting tired. Sure you're breathing, and always try to keep that core engaged. So we had this beautiful weekend, which it was beautiful, I'm not complaining about that. But today our pool's getting open. And boom, 50 degrees. I'm setting them down just for a second. I know I don't have long. Shake up those arms. All right, ready? 30 seconds. Let's hammer it out. Make sure you're squeezing back too. Work on both sides of those arms, on the up and the down motion. Nice and controlled. Only 15 more seconds of those, not so bad. Then we'll go into bent over rows. All right, let's go. 15 seconds, couple more. Now, if it gets to be too much, you can alternate. Whew. Oh, I cheated, I stepped early. All right, so shake out those arms. So bent over row, you're gonna be in that squatted position, hinged at the waist, rowing here. Again, if it's too much on your back, come up a little bit, do what you gotta do to get the work in. If you need to alternate, you can alternate. All right, we're on in 6 seconds. So right here, and let's row, 60 seconds. And again, you want control, you don't want those arms to fall. Not good for your joints. You want to squeeze back. Now for the first one, ideally, try to do both. If you start to get tired and you need to alternate, you can do so. And guess what? This is our last exercise standing. The whole rest of it is floor work. Yay. Oh, 15 seconds, squeeze. I'm definitely gonna have to shake it out after this. Just, that's my back, I need a little, whew. All right, 3 seconds, you ready for 45? Let's do it. My legs are a little shaky. Keep that core tight. That'll help protect that spine. Oh, come on, squeeze. Woo, 10 seconds. Oh. Maybe wiggle out those fingers quickly. Oh, time to go. 30 seconds, let's go. sun yesterday. I had to put sunscreen on. Ooh. Took some walks. I decided Sunday is going to be my easier day, so not a full out exercise, but I went for a couple mile walks. Oh, that's one of those. 15 seconds. All right. Squeeze. Really make it count. Think about the muscles you're working. All right, so now we're bringing it down to the ground. Our first exercise on the ground is plank rows. So we're doing some more rows. You're using those weights. If the weights are too much, you can try to just lift each hand up opposite without the weights. You can always hold your plank. And that's about it. You gotta at least hold your plank. So we're gonna go, I added a little more time because I was tired. Take a sip of water. So we're on in 10 seconds. You're getting a nice strong plank. You can also go to your knees if you're more, want to get the rows in, but the plank gets to be too much. All right, here we go. So you're gonna row. Obviously, we have to alternate on these. Trying to keep your plank nice and steady. Squeezing up. Ooh, it's fun. Woo, we're halfway. Yay. Oh, I don't mean halfway through the workout, I mean halfway through the minute. Oh, 10 seconds. Now I'm wishing that break was longer than 10 seconds. We're back on in 3. Let's go. Breathe in, keeping that core tight. Slowing down a little bit on my rows. Oh, we can do it. All right, my hands. Oh, we're back at it. 3. Let's go. Seconds. It's gonna feel so short now. Now I'm starting to sweat. All right, we only have to do that for 15 more seconds. So I think this is the exercise. Whew. All right, let's go. Then I got to when I decided, yeah, no, we're not repeating these first 8. 1 time's enough. Alrighty, so those are done. The next exercise we're going to be doing is a French press. So you will be on your back. Again, it's kind of like a hammer curls in a way. You're going to lift your butt up the whole time. It goes straight up and straight down to the floor. Tucked nice and tight into your side. So simple. If you don't end up being able to hold that bridge lift, you can always drop that part. We're on in 3 seconds. So squeeze that core up. And we're up and down. Straight up, straight down, right by your sides. Breathe in. So the arms are obviously doing the majority of the work. But holding that isolated contraction just fires up, obviously, more muscles in your body, a little bit more on the heart rate. Oh, push, and don't let those arms just drop. Control it. Squeeze up, squeeze down. Lift those hips a little higher. Squeeze the glutes a little tighter. Keep breathing. Woo. All right. You might need to just set those weights down for a little bit just because your hands get sore. Now we're doing it for 45. If I can, I'm giving you a little extra time because I'm trying to. Woo. All right, 3 seconds. Let's do it again. Push through those heels, elevate those hips, and push up and down. And you can just slightly tap the mat with the back side of those arms where those triceps are, and then push it back up. It's just nice to be on the ground, right? Good job. Breathe. Don't let those hips drop. Raise them a little bit higher. All right, go ahead and relax. Take that nice relaxation for 10 seconds. Then we go for 30. Oh, here we go. And squeeze up. And in. Now, some of the exercises we will only be using one weight. Like I believe the next one with the toe touch or toe tap and double leg drop, we'll just use one weight. Oh, lift the hips. All right, so just one more round of those. I think I got to take my shirt, it keeps creeping up. 15 seconds. All right, hips up, arms up. Oh, a couple more. Nobody needs to see my belly. Okay, and we're done with those. On to the next. So the toe touch with a leg drop. You're gonna take your leg straight up in the air. You reach up with the weight and then slowly drop the legs. If you want to tap the ground, you can. If you want to let it hover and get a little more, then bring it up, reach, slowly lower. Up, reach. So simple, up, and it's time. Legs up, one weight. Oh, get those shoulder blades off the ground. Then slowly lower those legs with control, keeping that weight overhead. So we're holding it the whole time, and then just lifting it to the feet. Keeping your core tight. So we do upper, and then as we lower the legs, we're working those lower abdominal muscles. Nice and controlled. And again, if the weight gets to be too much on these and you just want a little break from it, you can do them without. All right, little rest. So we got the moves down, and we got to do it 3 more times. Very short though. 45, 30, 15. All right, legs up. Hands up. Just really get those shoulder blades off the ground. And again, if you can just lower and hover about 5-6 inches off the ground, even better. If you need to tap, you can tap. Whew. Keep breathing. All right, little rest. Now 30 seconds. I'm all over the place. Okay, let's go. Definitely be feeling it in that core. Whew. All right. Oh, just 15 seconds. I lost track of where we were with that one. All right, let's go. Okay, sit up if you need to, a little twist out. So now we're gonna do narrow tricep skull crushers, meaning keeping those weights touching each other. Hips are gonna go up, we're still holding that bridge, and coming to the top of the head or right behind the head. So bending at the elbows, straightening it out, keeping those elbows facing forward. We're on in about 5 seconds. All right, down on the ground, hold that bridge, keep those weights touching. Now, if you're afraid you're gonna hit yourself in the head, then take it a little further back. But your arms are nice and steady, elbows pointing forward. And this is another one, if it's too much, go down to one weight. Lift those hips a little higher. A little isometric hold, squeezing the glutes though. Make sure you're squeezing. Most of your focus is on your arms, but engage the glutes too. The hips up a little higher. Whoop. And we come down. Now 45 seconds. So really trying to control, up we go. And work those muscles. Now, the thing is if you just don't feel like using two, that's not the answer. If you're not getting tired by the end of the set, if your arms aren't shaking, then you don't have enough weight. We talked about this and I talked about it the other day. You want to be uncomfortable. Body doesn't change if you stay in a comfortable spot. You got to push yourself a little harder. Squeeze a little higher. And again, this might be where I probably need to go up to 15-pound weights, and if they're close, I will. Okay. So now we're doing 30 seconds. Kind of close. All right, let's do that 30 seconds. Really push through those heels. And if you are feeling like I just said that, nah, this isn't that bad, and you do have bigger weights close by, get them, don't just stay there. Just 15 more seconds of these, then we move on. All right, push through those heels, lift the glutes. See, that's not so bad. Done with another set. All right, so now we have Russian twists. This one only requires one weight. You can, for a little bit more, have your legs up in the air. I'm going to keep my heels in and just kind of focus on my core and holding my weight. So really getting the big twist, side to side, trying to get that weight to tap. We're on in 3 seconds. So shoulders back. And we go. Breathing, twisting, pulling those shoulders back. Keeping a nice 45-degree angle. Like I said, if you want a little more, elevate those feet off the ground. I'm good right here. Breathe in, 30 seconds in. Almost there. Whew. 10 seconds. All right, little stretch, a little shake out of those hands. Gotta do it again. Yay! All right, take it in. Back. Let's do the twist. Still breathing. Now I know it's supposed to be quite a bit cooler today, but I thought it was supposed to be sunny. I guess, again, I shouldn't be complaining. We had a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Weekend, I think, I don't even know what day it is half the time. Little rest. Deep breath. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Shoulders back, lean back. Really getting a big deliberate twist. Bringing out your spine. Maybe helping those intestines get flowing. Woo! My arms are even getting tired on this one. All right. Last one already, 15 seconds. You ready? Let's go. Couple more, side to side. Okay. Next. So we're gonna go back into that glute bridge hold, but then we're gonna be doing chest presses. So your arms are gonna be out wide, like a, what do you call it? Goalpost. Chest presses. Up overhead over your chest, and then back down. Again, you can get those arms tapping down, but make sure you don't let them fall. We're on 5 seconds. So down on the ground, weights up, bottoms up, and out and in. Squeeze. And remember, if you're not getting any shake in those arms, you need to go up in weight. Obviously, if you only have what you have, then you got to stay where you are, but maybe you want to make that investment if you need some more. Keep breathing. Activate those glutes, push up those hips a little higher. Breathe, nice and controlled. It's a little rest. And then we'll do it again. All right, get ready. Lift those hips up. Bring it down and up. And really squeeze the thighs and the glutes too. I mean, you can do a lift and kind of just loosen everything up and not much going on there. Contract. My arms are starting to get shaky. Could I go up and weight? I probably could. But from 15s, I had 25s, and I know that that's not happening. All right. I think we're on our last one of those already, aren't we? No, we're going to 30. I felt short. I don't know why. Okay. Lift and squeeze. Let's go. And again, really try to control it. Don't let those arms fall. Right over that chest. Lift the boat a little higher. The bottom. Tushy. Squishy. Woo. Now we're on the last one, 15 seconds. Deep breath. Squeeze those hips up. Let's go. Get a few more good ones in. Lift higher. All right, set that down. Take your little shake out. Grab a drink of water if you need it. We're on to the next exercise. So we are doing pulsing crunches, but holding that one dumbbell overhead. So you will be here and just up, up, getting those shoulder blades off the ground. So we're on in 10 seconds. Lying on the ground, weight overhead, chin up, and pulsing to the ceiling. Now again, if the weight's too much or you need some neck support, you can put it down and put your hands behind your neck and just do a regular pulsing crunch. You gotta listen to your body. But really just trying to get those shoulder blades off the ground and keeping them off the ground. Eyes on the ceiling. Should definitely be feeling in that upper abdominal region. Squeeze. Oh. A couple more. Oh. My sweaty back keeps sticking to the mat and pulling it with it. All right, we got 60 seconds down. Now it's just 45. And we lift. And breathing. Exhaling when you come up. I don't know if you can hear my sweaty back suctioning to my mat. Okay, gross. Keep it up. Oh, pulse. Pulse. Maybe twist that head side to side if you are feeling it strain a bit on your neck. Only 30 seconds. Let's go. Blow it out. And again, just by holding that weight overhead, obviously makes it harder, but you're getting work on those arms too. 15 seconds and then we move on. Did you go ahead? I did all different exercises. Okay. Crunch. Alrighty, on to the next. So we kind of go back and forth between an ab and then the arms and legs. So we're gonna hold that glute bridge, and this time we're doing chest flies. So the weights will be, parallel to each other, together like this, and then we open up wide and squeeze it. So similar to the chest press, but you're flying. All right, we're out in 10 seconds. Let's get into position. Arms up, bottom up, let's fly. Again, really squeezing. The focus isn't on the lower body, but we want it to contribute a little bit. Doesn't want a nice booty. Open and close. Nice and wide with those arms, and then right over that chest, those hips. Whew. So truly, my hands get a little sore from holding it. I don't have much time now. So we're getting ready to go again. You can do it. Deep breaths. Really getting oxygen flowing through that body into those muscles so they can grow big and strong, and then they can burn fat. Lift the hips a little higher. My arms are shaking, which is good. They should be. If they're not, I don't know what to tell you. I do. Time to go up. Okay, wiggle out those fingers a little bit. I know it's not for long. Here we go again. Up. Open wide. And again, any of these, if it is getting to be too much, you could alternate. But try to tough it out. Okay, one more. Woo. All right, hips up, let's go. I'll tuck those down, wiggle out those fingers. Okay, so for the next one, we're doing a reverse crunch, but we can't let that dumbbell go. You're gonna keep that dumbbell overhead while you're doing your reverse crunches. So straight arms overhead. The good news is We only have 3 exercises to go, and then just a little bonus round. Same set though, 60, 45. All right, let's get ready. So arms are overhead with the weight, and then we're doing that reverse crunch. You can tap it down, squeeze and lift. Nice and controlled though. You don't want those legs falling, and you really want to curl in those hips and lift. Really feeling the work in your lower abdominal muscles. And even just this hold of the weight, and if you want to hold 2, hold 2. I'm going for 1 because my arms are still shaking. Breathe. Rest. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, get ready. When I say little rest, it's short. Let's go. Again, if the dumbbell is too much, you can always set it down, but you got to keep doing the reverse crunches. That's not optional. Breathe, this is nice. Ooh. A little rest. Let's sit on my belly. Get ready for 30. Here we go. Are you breathing? Smiling. All right, we just have 15 seconds. Get ready. Really crunch, as if you're trying to get your hips to tap your lower rib cage. All right, so going back to more of a focus on the arms after we do abs, we're still gonna do triceps, but this time your arms are gonna be wider. We did the narrow skull crushers. You're gonna go wider and towards your shoulders. And that isolated bridge hold too. My hair's like cuckoo. I look like a Muppet. Alrighty, so we're on about 10 seconds. So we have the triceps. Now we have a sit-up round. And then we have a plank round. All right, so arms up wide this time. Lift those hips. So still trying to keep those elbows pointed forward. The only thing that's moving is your forearms. Nice bend and then straighten. And when you straighten, give it a little squeeze. And again, my arms are already shaking. Lift those hips. This is obviously more upper body focused. We did a little bit of squats, but just getting those glutes engaged and the thighs will give you a little bit. Definitely not a leg workout. Just like the leg workouts. She's good at those. Getting harder for this straight. Oh. All right. 60 down. Deep breath. Raise it up. And let's go. Straighten and squeeze. Squeeze the glutes. Whew. See, just because we can't all be together at recycle doesn't mean we can't be in shape and ready for summer. Not that you have to be ready for summer, ready for anything. Not having my triceps flapping when I wave to people. We're gonna do that anyways. Ay, fingers. Okay, 30 seconds. Arms up, hips up. Whew. Getting harder. At least for me. I hope it's getting harder for you. All right, last one, I believe. This is a baby 15-second one. Okay, lift, get ready. Keep breathing. Oh. All right, good job. And how it should feel is that I don't know if I can do one more rep. If you get to the point and that's how you feel, then you're doing good and you probably have enough weight. If you're like, I could have done that 2 more times through, you need more weight. I know. I'm like a broken record. So our final exercise, well, I shouldn't say final because we have that bonus round, but it's going to be an overhead sit-up. So your weight comes behind your head, comes up, you sit up, and it goes straight up, and then back down, and over, in, and up. So that's our last exercise. Again, one weight for this one. Make it a good one. If you can't do the full sit-up, and you just want to go over and crunch, you can do that as well. All right, we're ready? Let's go. Inhaling back, exhaling up. Oh, I just looked at how much time. Ugh. Whew. And again, if you're like, I'm dying, I can't do it, you can always lose the weight. We're almost there. Whew. Look at those fingers. I know it's not long before we do it again. Get that weight ready. 3, 2. Whew. Keep breathing. Couple more seconds. Whew. All right, 2 more. Grab that weight, let's go, 30 seconds. Really blowing it out. Good job. We're almost to the end. Home stretch here. All right, just 15 more seconds of those. Come on, let's get it done. All right, go ahead and set that down and grab a drink. So our final one will be, did I forget something? I don't know. Planks. We're just gonna hold planks, 60, 45, 30, 15. So, getting ready to go. It's time. All right, hold that plank. So you're either gonna hold it, I mean, we all know how to do planks, right? We've done them a million times. But you can do it on your hands or your forearms. Again, just because of all the arms we've done, your arm should already be a little shaky just holding this plank. Oh, I know why I thought I missed an exercise. Because my numbering is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this isn't a bonus round. We should have had 16 exercises. Now we got I need to think of a bonus round. Woo! Hold strong, keep breathing. Woo! Oh, little stretch, bring out those wrists or whatever you're on. You're ready to do it again. 45. Yeah, let's hold it. Nice strong core, flat back, arms lined up. We're almost there. Whoop. Oh, I'm shaky, shaky, shaky. My butt's shaking. 10 seconds. Push through those heels. Oh. Okay. That's easy breezy now, 30, 15. Like nothing. All right, here we go. Don't waste your time. Breathe in. Push through those heels, be strong. Whole body's engaged and fired up. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the core. All right, 15 seconds. I bet you're thinking, can't wait to find out what the bonus round is. Up. Told you there has to be a bonus round just because I messed up. All right, good job. So give it a little stretch. Our bonus round, since we're right here and I don't want to make you stand up, we are going to do rocking forearm planks. And this will be it. So on your forearms, and again, if you want to just hold your plank again, you can do that as well. But trying to shift forward and backwards. But in the air. All right, I give you a little extra time. And then we'll do a stretch and we'll be done. So we're on in 10 seconds. Line up those arms, make sure your elbows and shoulders are lined up. And 3, 2, 1. Hold it. So forward and back. Forward back. Doesn't have to be super far. Keeping that core nice and tight, head neutral with your spine. Woo. Again, should be feeling a little shake. Your core, tighten it up, be strong. Almost there. Oh. Woo, deep breath, stretch. Not for long, right? We're back on in 3 seconds. And, oh. Woo. I'm ready for it to be over. Oh, shaky, shaky, shaky. Mamma mia. Maybe I'm just a limp. All right, 30 seconds, ready? Let's go. Woo-wee. Ah. Holy smokes. All right. One more time, guys. 15 seconds, and I promise we're done. We can do it. 15 more. If I can do it, you can do it. All right. Push yourself into child's pose. Good job. So bottom goes towards those heels. Arms are out in front of you. You probably don't want to push into your mat. I don't. I want to just flop here. Try to push through those fingertips. Reach them a little further forward. Push those hips a little further back. Move my feet out of the way. Walk them over to the right-hand side of your mat. Shift those hips left. Feel it all the way through that left side. Nice and strong. Then walk them back to center and over to your left, shifting your hips right. And then back to center. Curl those toes under. You're gonna push yourself into a down dog, pushing through those heels. And then just go ahead and walk those hands back towards your feet, hanging heavy in that forward fold. Bring that chest towards those thighs, stretching through your hamstrings. Woo. That's nice. Oh, and then we're gonna just bring it to a seated position. I'm gonna unmute you and we'll do some arm stretches because we did a lot of arms today, didn't we? Let's see. Who's mean? I'm not mean. All right, I unmuted all, but some of you are still muted, so if you want to unmute yourselves. Go ahead and.
That is $4,000 left.
Okay.
All right, so let's just give those arms a little stretch, or if you had to leave,